New year, and with that, there's no looking back, only forward thinking. Joining us now to help us reevaluate our financial well-being is Managing Director of DLG Wealth Management, Andy Guzzetti. Thank you so much for being with us the week before Christmas.
Good morning, Stephanie. Always great to be here.
And we're talking fiscal exams today, not physical exams, fiscal exams.
Right. What we're talking about is just to look forward in 2012, some things you can do in the last couple of weeks of the year to maybe help your financial well-being going into 2012.
We all need that.
Right. The first one I like to talk about is protect your credit. You know, we're going down late in the season, the selling season or the buying season for Christmas, and those store credit cards might start looking pretty good. But be very careful for a couple of reasons. Number one, high rates, up to 29%. And the other thing is every time that you apply for credit, it is a negative towards your credit score, because they look at it and say you're applying for more credit. So be very careful when you're looking at these store credit cards. The second one is rebalance your portfolios. I talk about this a lot. You asset allocate, you've got your things all set up, and then things happen during the year and something goes up dramatically, and you want to make sure you're not over allocated in one area. So take a look at your portfolios, whether it's in your 401k, IRA, or in your regular brokerage account. Take a look and make sure you're not over allocated. It'll help you with reducing risk and also increasing your return on the portfolio.
Definitely. We've talked about that the past couple of weeks
Always
now.
talking about it, because this is a big time to do it.
Absolutely. So you can always re-watch our segments that we've done in the past talking about specifically our portfolios.
Absolutely. The other one is this is a good time to look at maybe taking more taxes. It's tough to say, but taking more taxes this year. If you're looking at Washington, they're thinking of maybe raising taxes 2012, 2013. If you have the ability to move some income into 2011, you might want to do it. Pay some extra taxes this year, but it may be a greater increase in 2012, 2013. So time your taxes. That's something you should look for. The other thing we always do is take a look at your losers. If you've got any stocks that are losers and you want to harvest those losses, make sure you do it before December 31st, or this year, December 30th. Just watch out. It's called the wash rule. If you use a loss, you sell a stock, you use the loss on your taxes, you can't buy that stock back for 31 days. It's called the wash rule. So be careful of that. And the last thing is set a budget for 2012.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I know it's good to say where you're going to spend your money, but I think also it makes you see, where can I save more money? And another thing you should look at, is there too much money in your checking account earning no interest? Should you start putting some of that money into a savings account or something else earning more interest? And a budget will help you do that.
Definitely. A budget is always a great thing. And like you said, it's not just for, where you're spending your money, but looking at the places that where maybe we could pinch a couple of pennies, because if you can do that in, 3 or 4 different places, that can add up to a couple $100.
And saving, putting it away, absolutely.
Definitely. Well, Andy, thank you so much for being with us. And we're actually going to get next Monday, the day after Christmas, we're going to have our next 5 tips.
I've got 5 more for you, yes.
Getting into 2012.
Right.
So take the 5 today, maybe doing a little bit of work, and then next Monday we'll have another 5 for you to take a look at. Well, if you have any money questions, you can send us an email. You can also post it on our Facebook page, and we will